Hey there, person watching. Thank you for tuning into my channel, Divine Femme Tarot 888. I'm happy to see you here. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. It's nice to see you guys. So today I'm going to be doing an energy reading for the full moon in Virgo, which is also going to be eclipsing tonight, turning the full moon into a blood moon. So the energies are really intense right now. We're also in Venus in retrograde. So if you're having any kind of issues, maybe in personal relationships and, you know, people are maybe argumentative or misunderstanding you, just take this time out and kind of relax. Take the high road. Don't argue. Don't engage. Just kind of let this time period pass, because if not, you know, you could have a lot of issues moving forward with people and personal relationships only because of how chaotic the energy is. And a lot of people are ascending, I feel like, that have no idea kind of what's happening, right? So work might be really chaotic. Family issues can be chaotic. So yeah, we're going to check the energy right now. And I just kind of want to give you some advice, I think, on like, just how to navigate it. You know what I mean? Like, this is really not about like what's coming toward you, what's happening. This is, I feel, more like what you need to know for yourself and what you could be possibly experiencing right now. So let's take a look. Oh, we got a lot here. So wisdom 5. Yeah, during this time period of, you know, Venus in retrograde, you are really being enlightened and being shown more than you thought you knew. You know, with the sun in this card, this could be Leo energy. It could be a fire sign. You could be a fire sign, but you're really gaining wisdom and strength. You're really grounded right now. You could also be an earth sign. So this would be what? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, right? That could be you. It could be, you know, one of your big three, but you're really melancholy. You're thinking about home. You're thinking about the future. You may be getting, you know, turning to spirituality or religion. You're reading up on a lot of things. You're getting a lot of knowledge, right? And you're really in your heart chakra right now. Your heart chakra is something that I feel like may have been closed, and that's okay, because, you know, we've all suffered past traumas before, and especially during this Venus in retrograde, you're really going to feel this heart chakra, right? You're going to feel that sensation of yearning, wanting, letting go, deciding what's good for you, what's not good for you, what, you know, where you should be, right? And with that, I feel like crown chakra, and yeah, see, okay, so you're also, your crown chakra, this goes along with the wisdom card, right? So your crown chakra is definitely opening, right? You're really gaining an understanding of who you are, where you've been, where you're going, what your path may or may not be. I feel like for some of you, this is a new journey and it's kind of eye-opening, and you're like, oh my gosh, what's happening? You know, these people around me are acting differently, or, you know, I'm perceiving them differently. And more likely than not, you're seeing people for who they are, just like you're seeing yourself for who you are, right? And your crown chakra is definitely opening up, because the one thing, see, the heart chakra also, you got memories of love. See, yes, this whole thing, this totally hits on what we're going through, right? Like I said, Venus is in retrograde, right? So you've got your heart chakra and you've got memories of love. So you're really thinking back on house and home and past relationships and maybe where you went wrong. And it's okay to do that, but look, don't be too hard on yourself, okay? Because here's the thing. You were not the only one in the relationship, for one. And I don't feel like you had malicious intent for whatever happened. I think it may have been a misunderstanding, or a fleeting moment of anger that was kind of uncontrolled, and maybe you had just had it, or someone in your circle, in your life in general, again, related to work, place, or love. But this is not really about what's coming, but this is just about the memories that you're feeling and going through. And I don't want you to be hard on yourself during this time, because I don't feel like it's something that necessarily you had control of, but maybe you're trying to take responsibility for it because you want to fix it, when in reality this may be a time to kind of let it go out of your life for now and let the universe do what it needs to do in order to possibly bring that situation back around, right? Because there was, I feel like, deception and envy somewhere, and this could have been from, you getting a promotion, you getting into a new relationship, you getting some money. It could be investments, property, contracts. There's somebody or something or someone around you that I feel like has been, deceptive to you and or envious of you, right? They don't, it's not jealousy, right? It's not, oh, I want to take this from this person. It's more, I wish I had what that person had. I wish I had what they have, or I wish I was enjoying it with them. But the deception could be, mind games about possible contracts, right? I said contracts. It could also be deception from, a loved one. Take it where it resonates. But I think that you're going to navigate it okay, right? But the focus is mainly going to be, again, on your crown and on your heart chakra. And there's people around you that you're going to realize, you can't trust. And look at this. Check this out. So we've got 2 7s here, right? That's 14, breaks down to a 5, okay, which is technically an ending. We've got what we've got here. So we've got a synchronicity in numbers. We have 4, 5, 6, and then we have 2 7s. So yeah, this is happening. This is all happening for, you to ascend to where you need to be. You're realizing that, unfortunately, there are some deceptive people that have been around you. They could have been past lovers. It could have been friends and family. It could have just been memories of love, having a good time. People from school, high school, college, wherever, and I think focusing on your heart chakra and your crown chakra, you're going to come out of this stronger in both areas, which is amazing, right? Because look at all these cards that are coming out. See, moving on. It's time to kind of move on. We got another 6 here. It's time to move on. There could be an elderly person in your life that has since passed away. So, you'll have an angel in your life, which is always such a blessing, but they're so dearly missed, right? So somebody is definitely moving on and transitioning, possibly in your life, or somebody that you may know of. The waiting game. So this is just basically about you having to kind of, like I said, maybe take the high road in some arguments that may happen, that may come up in the next 6 to 8 weeks, because we're going, again, this is a blood moon reading in Virgo with an eclipse, but we're also, in Mercury, I'm sorry, here we go, Venus in retrograde, right? That is going to last, it's, I think, from March 1st all the way till the middle of April. And then we're going around the 14th or 15th, if I'm correct, we're going into a Mercury in retrograde, which is also linked with Virgo, right? It's the voice, the conversation, the communication, the hard conversations that we have, right? So this is going to be a waiting game that if you play your cards right and just kind of chill and understand that this is all happening for a reason, right? It feels like I heard another content creator say try not to look at it as depression, but look at it as a oh gosh, what did he use? What was the word? Don't look at it as a depression. Look at it as like a compression, like you're being compressed, like you're shedding what you were in the past, right? You're leaving certain things behind so you can ascend higher. You're forgiving people. You're realizing that maybe, you guys are on 2 different paths right now. And it's not, yes, it's depressing and it can be sad and it can be so draining. And this full moon energy is so heavy, you guys. It's so heavy that if you're sleeping a lot, if you're, overeating, if you do feel like lethargic and depressed, it is absolutely the moon energy. And just sleep, do what your body wants to do, avoid conflict if you can, because in the end, the waiting game is that if you avoid the conflict now, relationships will be able to be repaired in the future, Temptation and shadow. Yeah, your shadow side's going to tempt you a little bit, right? So there are some of you that are going to want to be like, oh no, you know, I could talk it through with this person and we could make it work, or I can convince my boss that, you know, they don't have to let me go. I'm doing good on my job. I can make it on time. I can get my reports in. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Please, please. Just if listen, listen. I'm going to say this, and it's extremely meaningful to me, right? Be patient, grasshopper. Be patient, grasshopper. It's going to be okay, I promise. Just be still. Be still. That's the best thing you could do right now. Please avoid your shadow side tempting you. Please, please, please. Just have strength. Go home and go to bed. I don't know. Work extra. Work longer. Go to the gym. Just avoid the temptation, right? Avoid it just for now, right? Easy, mellow, go with the flow. If you need to sleep, sleep. Drink lots of water, hydrate, cleanse yourself, pray a lot, you know, but try and avoid that shadow, that lingering thought of, I just think we can work it out. And maybe you can. I mean, it's not, look, if you want to even return to people when Mercury retrograde comes, and you can, I'll absolutely do it. As long as you're not coming with a chaotic energy. And right now with this Virgo full moon, which as we all know, full moons just pull so much energy. Yeah, emotional loss. That, yeah, you don't want to, I'm just, please, just try not to get caught up. Trapped in fear. Yeah, see, this is what I don't want you to be. I don't want you to be trapped in fear, okay? There's nothing to be afraid of. Everything's going to be okay. This is an 8. Look, this is an 8. This is karma, okay? Good karma's on the way. I know in your head, you're like, you're not telling the truth. You know, this is what's going to happen. And you're convinced. Don't just, shh. You don't have to convince yourself, I promise you. Tarot is here to clarify what you already know, right? So I know now you're trapped in fear based on what the energy came out of, right? And I'm telling you, there will be temptation coming in and your shadow side will pull on you. But I'm asking you right now, because you came to me for the message, don't be trapped in fear. Everything's going to be okay. Take care of yourself. Go with the flow, especially this next 24, 48, 72-hour period, and it'll be okay. You're in mental conflict because of an emotional loss, which could be this elderly person that was moving on, which again, my condolences. You know, I believe me, I know what it feels like, and it's not fun, it's not easy, and I wish it on no one. So my condolences. You know, and especially with this mental conflict, right? You're really deep in your head, right? You're up at night, you're thinking, you're overthinking, you're overanalyzing, you're contemplating, your anxiety is just, woo, I can almost feel it. Like my anxiety is getting up talking about what I'm feeling with this card, right? And then with this emotional loss, you know, it's deep. It's deep. And 5 and 2 is a 7. So yeah, that's, you know, that's temptation. That's just everything. That's trapped in fear. That's definitely trapped in fear. But this is an 8, right? That's a 7, and this is an 8. Okay, and that breaks down to 15, right? Which, if I'm correct in the tarot deck, is the devil. But 15 breaks down into 6, which is also, you know, the past and new beginnings and celebrations, right? So we got to look on the bright side. We got to look on the bright side because, again, it's heavy and I get it. But you're going to be okay. I promise. Like I said, just relax, chill, kick back. You know, if you need to be at home, be at home. If you made plans this weekend and you don't want to go, don't go. Don't go. Tell them your friend called and, you know, they, you know, had something that you had to do for them and I could be the friend. Whatever. It's all good. I got you. Spiritual union. Yeah, because like, see, this is, if you can make it through this time, right, and not overreact or react on any kind of relationship that you're having with somebody, especially a spiritual union, possibly a twin flame, everything will work out in the long run. It will. It's a hard time right now. It's for a purpose though. Remember, it's compressing you into something that you are becoming. You're shedding the old you so you can get to this, right? So you can get to this. Look at how good that looks, right? So right now it's going to be hard. There is mental conflict. You are trapped in fear, but you just, you guys, this is so cliche and I hate to even say it. Trust the process. And I say that through experience. If you know, you know. For those of you out there who know me, if you know, you know, just trust the process. You're going to be okay. It's wild and crazy energy right now, but you got this. You got this. I promise. I wouldn't lie to you. Balance. Look, you're coming into balance. See? Look at that card. 11. Look at how beautiful that card is. You are coming into balance. Look at how strong you are. You have been taking care of yourself. You're taking care of your mental health, right? You're realizing what's happening and you're like, okay, I'm shedding the old me. I'm letting go of friends, family, relationships that no longer serve me. I'm stepping into a new timeline. It's going to be abundant. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. And once you get through this full moon in these next couple days, and once you get through Mercury in retrograde, this is how you're going to come out. Look at you. That's fantastic. Like, I'm super excited. I'm so excited. Seriously. These are really two cool cards to end this, because this is a lot, guys. This is some heavy stuff, right? This is some heavy stuff going on. But guess what? Spiritual union and balance. That is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. Look what it comes to, 13, 11, and 2. And today's the 13th of the month. Okay, we're ending it right there. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, angels. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm sending you lots of love. I'm sending you balance. I'm sending you peace. I'm sending you strength and courage. Okay, you guys got this. Enjoy the full blood moon in the eclipse on the West Coast. You will be able to see it between, I think it's around 12:30 a.m. Tonight, the 13th, and it will last. It will eclipse. It'll take about an hour to eclipse, and then it will take another hour. It's about a 2 or 3 hour process. So if you can catch it, catch it. It's going to be a phenomenal sight. It's very cool. Every full moon is amazing. But yeah, so that's the reading for today. I hope it resonates. If you like this video, throw a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you the next time I drop another video. Bye, person watching.